Hi, this is Chris with Luma Computers in Prescott Valley. Let's talk about laptops and broken hinges. So, here's a laptop. I've checked all the screws are in place, are all tight. Let's look at this hinge. Move it back and forth, everything looks fine. No problem here. When you go to this side, watch this. Might be a little difficult to see, but it's flexing. It's absolutely moving. The top cover, where the keyboard is located, is pulling away just a little bit from this side here. Let's open it up and take a look at what's going on. So now that I have the laptop open, let's look at this hinge. Well, first of all, this little brace right here that's supposed to keep the laptop sturdy, yeah, it's broken. Look at that, comes right off. There's another one down here. That one's broken off as well. You set these aside. So here's how laptops are put together these days. And even the most expensive laptops, every laptop I've seen, probably since 2016, is set up this way. So you see these holes right here. Well, inside the hole is a metal anchor, I call it. But this metal anchor isn't attached to metal on the other side. Instead, what they do is they heat these things up and slide them into kind of a preformed hole, and it's basically like gluing it in place. But as laptops get older, as they heat up and cool down and oxidize, they eventually just start to come apart. So if you have a laptop that has a loose hinge, and especially if it's flexing the other parts of the laptop, number one, make sure all the screws are in place. Dell had a problem probably 10 years ago with a whole bunch of laptops. I used to work for a school district doing their IT, where their machine that was supposed to tighten these screws down didn't tighten them enough, and screws were just falling out. And when that happens, all the pressure, instead of going over 3 holes, eventually goes to 2, then goes to 1, and if it doesn't break then, all the screws fall out, and then this cheap plastic case breaks. So, number one, make sure that the screws are in place. Number two, make sure that they're tight. Not so tight that you're afraid you're going to break it. Just make them good and snug. But if your laptop hinge is having trouble, you can replace the upper and lower covers. Or it's time to get a new laptop. Or if you're really desperate, just don't open it or close it. Get it where you want it. Don't move it. Don't pick it up. Basically use it as a desktop computer. So that's it.